Have you ever wondered why, despite knowing what's best for you, you still struggle to take action? Why do some people turn hardships into success, while others remain stuck in suffering? What if I told you that everything you need to unlock your true power is already within you? Life constantly throws challenges our way: stress, failure, rejection, uncertainty. But what separates those who thrive from those who break under pressure is not luck, intelligence, or talent. It is mindset. Most people go through life reacting to circumstances, feeling powerless, frustrated, and stuck. They blame bad luck, external situations, or even other people. But here's the truth. You are not what happens to you. You are how you respond to it. This is the core belief of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has guided warriors, leaders, and thinkers for centuries. It teaches us how to control our emotions, overcome fear, and develop unshakable resilience, so that no matter what life throws at us, we remain strong, calm, and in control. In this video, I will share 10 powerful Stoic lessons that will completely transform how you think and live. These are not just abstract ideas, they are backed by real-world stories, psychological insights, and practical techniques that you can apply immediately. Each chapter builds upon the last, unlocking deeper levels of mental strength and personal transformation. So stay with me until the end. You won't want to miss a single lesson. And before we start, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you never miss life-changing wisdom like this. Let's begin. Life is unpredictable. One moment, everything seems fine, and the next, you're hit with unexpected problems, a failed relationship, financial troubles, or a personal loss. In these moments, it's easy to feel defeated, but true resilience is not about avoiding pain. It's about using it to grow stronger. Imagine a tree standing tall in a storm. The wind bends its branches, but its roots dig deeper into the earth, making it even more unshakable. You are that tree. Every challenge you face strengthens your foundation, making you more prepared for the future. Science proves this. Your brain has a process called neuroplasticity, which means it can rewire itself based on experiences. Every time you overcome a difficulty, your brain forms new pathways that make you mentally tougher. But resilience is not something you're born with. It's something you train. You do this by changing how you see obstacles. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" Every setback is a lesson, and those who embrace difficulties as teachers develop unshakable mental strength. The Stoics understood this well. They believed that external events are neutral. It is your judgment that decides whether something harms or strengthens you. If you see hardships as unfair punishments, they will break you. But if you see them as opportunities to sharpen your mind, they become stepping stones to success. History is full of examples: great leaders, survivors, and innovators who turn struggles into victories. What if your greatest hardship today is shaping you into something greater tomorrow? Instead of resisting pain, lean into it. Use it. Let it make you unstoppable. In today's world, your attention is under attack. Notifications, emails, endless social media feeds, all fighting for your focus. But what if you could reclaim your mind? What if you could train yourself to concentrate deeply, unlocking a level of productivity and clarity most people never experience? Focus is not just about working harder, it's about directing your energy toward what truly matters. Imagine sunlight passing through a magnifying glass. Scattered, it's just light. Focused, it starts a fire. Your mind works the same way. When you focus, you enter a state called flow, where distractions disappear, time slows down, and you perform at your best. But this level of attention requires discipline. Multitasking is an illusion. Switching between tasks lowers performance and drains mental energy. Instead, train yourself to do one thing at a time, fully present in the moment. The Stoics believe that attention is a form of power. If you cannot control your mind, you cannot control your life. They practiced mindfulness, fully engaging in whatever they did, whether speaking, working, or even eating. Science supports this. Studies show that deep focus strengthens the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision-making and self-control. This means the more you train your focus, the sharper your mind becomes. But how do you master it? First, eliminate distractions. Create an environment that supports concentration. Second, set clear intentions. Know exactly what you want to achieve before you start. Third, practice patience. Like a muscle, focus grows with consistent effort. In a world full of noise, the ability to focus is a rare and powerful skill. Develop it and you will stand above the rest. How many times have you held yourself back because you feared making a mistake? How often have you delayed a dream, waiting for the perfect moment? The truth is, perfection is an illusion, one that traps you in hesitation and self-doubt. Real growth comes not from getting everything right, but from learning through failures. Every mistake is a lesson, and every lesson brings you closer to mastery. Perfectionism leads to procrastination. You wait until conditions are just right, but they never are. Meanwhile, those who embrace imperfection move forward, adjusting as they go. Great innovators understand this. Did you know the first version of the light bulb failed over 1,000 times? Thomas Edison didn't see those failures as defeats. He saw them as steps toward success. The same applies to your life. Progress, not perfection, should be your goal. The Stoics believe that we should focus only on what we can control: our efforts, our mindset, our resilience. Outcomes are never fully in our hands, and seeking perfection in them is a waste of energy. Instead, take action, embrace uncertainty, and welcome mistakes as part of the journey. Imperfection is what allows growth. The greatest artists refine their work over time, the strongest athletes improve through repeated failure, and the most successful people reach greatness through persistence, not perfection. Start before you feel ready. Act before you feel certain. Growth begins the moment you stop waiting for perfection. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to focus on what's missing in your life? The mind is wired to spot problems, but this survival instinct often leads to frustration and dissatisfaction. Gratitude, however, is the antidote. When you shift your focus to what you already have, your perspective changes. You stop feeling like a victim of life and start seeing the abundance around you. Science proves that gratitude rewires the brain. Studies show that regularly practicing gratitude strengthens neural pathways linked to happiness, reduces stress, and even improves sleep. The Stoics understood this long ago. They taught that happiness isn't found in getting more, but in appreciating what is already present. Seneca once said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, who is poor." You may have goals, but if you're never content with what you have, you'll always feel empty. Gratitude teaches you to enjoy the journey, not just the destination. Start small. Each day, reflect on 3 things you're grateful for. It could be as simple as fresh air, a good friend, or the ability to learn and grow. Gratitude doesn't mean ignoring hardships. It means acknowledging them while still recognizing life's gifts. Even in struggle, there is something to be thankful for: a lesson learned, a new strength discovered, a moment of resilience. By making gratitude a habit, you train your mind to see opportunities where others see obstacles. Over time, this shift in mindset changes everything. It replaces frustration with fulfillment, anxiety with peace, and scarcity with abundance. In a world full of distractions, focus has become a rare and powerful skill. Every day, your attention is pulled in 100 directions: notifications, social media, endless tasks, leaving you mentally exhausted. But here's the truth. Where your focus goes, your energy flows. If your mind is scattered, your progress is slow. If you control your attention, you control your life. Science reveals that deep focus strengthens the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision-making and self-discipline. When you concentrate deeply, your brain enters a state of flow, where time fades, distractions disappear, and you perform at your best. This isn't luck, it's a skill you can train. The Stoics understood this well. They taught that true power comes from mastering the mind, not letting it be tossed around by every impulse. One of the biggest enemies of focus is multitasking. It tricks you into feeling productive, but actually lowers efficiency. Instead, practice single tasking. Commit fully to one thing at a time. If you struggle with distractions, set clear boundaries. Turn off notifications, create a dedicated work environment, and use techniques like the Pomodoro method, working in focused bursts with short breaks. Protecting your attention is an act of self-respect. Training focus isn't about forcing yourself to concentrate, but about removing distractions. Start by being intentional. Ask yourself, is this worth my time and energy? Over time, your ability to focus will sharpen, making you more productive, creative, and mentally strong. The ability to control your mind is the ability to control your future. Perfection is an illusion that traps many people in fear, doubt, and hesitation. You might delay taking action because you feel unready, fearing failure or judgment. But the truth is, waiting for the perfect moment only keeps you stuck. Growth happens in imperfection, not in flawless execution. Every mistake you make is a lesson, every setback a chance to improve. The greatest minds in history, from inventors to artists, succeeded not by avoiding failure, but by learning from it. The Stoics understood this well. They taught that we should focus on effort, not outcomes. You cannot control every result, but you can control your willingness to try, to learn, and to keep going. Perfectionism leads to procrastination because you're afraid of doing something wrong. But progress is built on action, not hesitation. Think of a child learning to walk. Falling isn't failure, it's part of learning. Some of the greatest innovations, like penicillin and even the microwave, were born from mistakes. If those inventors had feared imperfection, they would have never made history. So, embrace imperfection, take bold steps, and see mistakes as stepping stones, not barriers. Done is better than perfect. Start where you are, use what you have, and improve along the way. The more you allow yourself to be imperfect, the faster you grow. Perfection is a myth, but progress is real, and it starts with you. Consistency is often overlooked in our fast-paced world. We dream of big changes, immediate results, and quick fixes. But true success comes not from grand gestures, but from small, repeated actions done consistently over time. It's easy to get discouraged when progress feels slow, but remember, just like a tiny drop of water slowly carves a path through rock, consistent effort creates lasting change. The compound effect works like interest in a savings account. Small deposits made regularly accumulate into something much greater. Think about your health. Small habits like walking every day or choosing healthier foods compound into greater fitness over time. Similarly, if you focus on making steady improvements in any area of your life, the results will be far more rewarding than trying to make huge, unsustainable changes all at once. The Stoics believe that true progress comes from daily, deliberate action. It's not about perfection or instant results, but about staying true to the process. By building consistent habits, you reduce the mental effort required to take action, and soon those habits become second nature. Start with one small habit, commit to it daily, and watch as the compound effect transforms your life. Remember, every day counts, and consistency always wins in the long run. As we come to the end of this journey, take a moment to reflect on the key insights you've learned. You have the power to build resilience, to focus, to embrace imperfection, and to stay consistent. These principles are not just abstract ideas. They are practical tools that you can use every day to unlock your full potential. Remember, resilience isn't just about bouncing back. It's about growing stronger with each challenge you face. Focus isn't just about being productive. It's about giving your attention to what truly matters. Imperfection isn't a roadblock. It's the space where growth happens, and consistency is the secret ingredient to long-lasting success. These ideas are rooted in timeless wisdom. The Stoics believed in mastering the self, and by applying these principles, you can take charge of your life. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about taking action, even if it's imperfect, and trusting the process. Change doesn't happen overnight, but small, consistent steps will lead you to the life you desire. So, start today. Take what you've learned and begin applying it in your life. You are more capable than you realize, and your potential is limitless. Keep going, keep growing, and remember, your journey is just beginning.